Hi everyone, welcome back to METV. So this video is a part 2 to the last video that I just filmed and hopefully you've seen. Well, not really. It's actually a continuation of that conversation. In that video, we discussed once again how really easy it is for you to do your own video marketing. And mostly what you need is a decent camera, good lighting, and good audio. But there are a few other things that you're going to need if you're actually going to put together a video marketing campaign. For instance, where are you going to host your videos? What editing software are you going to use? So I made a few recommendations and discussed a few of the items that I use myself that hopefully you might find useful. But in this video, what I want to talk about, now that you've got the meat and potatoes of how you're going to put your videos together, I want to talk about your goals. With any good marketing strategy, you start with a goal. What is it that you want to get from your video marketing efforts? Is it to just get your name out there? Is it to brand your company, your organization? Is it to just educate people? Is it to establish yourself as an industry expert? All of those items are certainly achievable through any marketing effort, especially video marketing. But you need to be very clear with yourself what your actual goal is. By doing that, you'll be able to map out the steps that you need to get to those goals, reach them, and gauge how well you're doing. So once you establish what your goals are, one of the steps in getting to that goal is your filming schedule. And anyone in the YouTube community will tell you that for YouTube videos to be successful, one of the greatest secrets but easiest ones to achieve is establishing a consistent filming schedule. So for me, I try to post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And that doesn't always happen. As I mentioned in the last video, I was sick last week. I lost my voice, so I was unable to film and unable to post. And I don't get too hard on myself for if I miss the schedule like that. But outside of that, I do try to remain very consistent with that schedule. The next thing that you want to do is figure out what you want your videos to be about, what's the content going to be, and when are you going to discuss those topics. You do that by creating an editorial calendar. And a few weeks ago, I did a part 1 and part 2 series of how to create a video, an editorial calendar. And I actually created my own METV editorial calendar for my videos for the year in those videos, so you can watch along and see how I did that and maybe modify that to work for your company or your organization's videos. Now if you Google editorial calendar template, you will find that there are tons of templates out there that you can use. Many of them are Excel. I personally like Word documents only because I feel like more people are used to working with Word, they're more comfortable with it. So I created one for myself that I use, and mine is pretty detailed. I want to show it to you. I've also created it for you. I want anyone watching this video to be able to have easy access to an editorial calendar. So I've put, along with the links to the other videos, down below in the description bar, there is a link to this template that I'm going to show you that you'll be able to download yourself. Now keep in mind, if you're going to print it, it is 20 pages long. Like I said, I like to be very detailed. But you can see right here in my METV notebook, you know, you're not going to see the details of what I've done here, but let me see if I can get this into the frame. I want to be able to show you, but here is an at a glance basically, and then I did each month with what the topic is right here in the middle, and then each square here is a different week, and in those squares I kind of pointed out exactly what videos I'm going to be talking about. And if you jump to the back, there's actually calendars for each month. You can see them right here. This is June and July. And then I go through each week and basically just outline to myself what videos it is that I'm going to do each month. Now, as I said in the editorial calendar video, you have to be flexible. There are going to be times where a hot topic comes up or something that's news, like let's say you're doing a series about email marketing and this week a new email marketing software launched and you want to be able to review it or test it out or talk about it with your viewers. There's nothing wrong with being flexible. This editorial calendar, what it does is it gives you a guide so that you're not scrambling from week to week trying to figure out what am I going to talk about today. This keeps you focused. It keeps you prepared. You can think ahead, even prepare scripts or gather research that you want to use in your video or talk about, and that way it's easier for you and it doesn't become so overwhelming when you say, oh, I gotta film today. No, because you know what you're gonna talk about, unless of course some news comes up and you want to talk about that. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I think that if you watch the part 1 and part 2 of the editorial calendar series that I mentioned, and the link is down below, that you'll really gain a lot from that, and you'll see just how easy it is. None of this is brain surgery, but marketing for the most part requires a lot of goal setting, a lot of understanding what your company is, who you're trying to reach, and what you're trying to do, and then a lot of preparing to get you there. Hopefully I've given you just one more tool for you to use in that roadmap to reach your goals. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, and good luck with your editorial calendars. Bye-bye.